Channel and Dahlberg. I am Judas and today I have received grist for my mill, an expression that fits well with the energies that are moving out in your world and on our earth today. The wings of change blow whether you are for or against them. Some find it difficult to change but are still forced to make small or large changes in their lives. The same is true of the power structures that have ruled the world for thousands of years, but have slowly had to change as societies have evolved to a higher level of consciousness. Now it's going quite fast, dear Earthlings. Now awareness is increasing to the point that they have difficulty keeping up with the change process and still being in control of the situation. It is no longer possible to control an entire world with the previous methods and no new ones are available. The hour of freedom has come for the people of Earth and many people are now acting for their own purpose and the well-being of those closest to them. This is causing ripples in the water, dear friends, and it is spreading from community to community and will eventually encompass entire countries. Several countries are now implementing the same change process, so new opportunities for cooperation are growing in step with it. Many countries and people are now crying out for peace between nations, as they realize the futility of fighting for something that is no longer supported by their own population. They cannot go into battle without support and understanding of why they should fight for something, which only causes more suffering to people who are involved, often against their will and understanding of what is happening. Yes, dear Earthlings, that was part of what these wines bring with them today. They also change your own bodies and contribute to a more far-reaching process of change within yourself in your mind and soul. You will see and observe more of yourself and meet your own self in a different way than before. It is no longer possible to put everything aside if no one is willing to accept it anymore, but they work on their own development by releasing the energies that do not belong to them. Of course, this can vary depending on where you are in your development, but all development pulls in the same direction. People who take responsibility for their own feelings and process what comes up within them and thus do not spread other people's opinions that are no longer relevant to them. In this way, more and more people are forced to look at their own house and face themselves even with the sides that they have difficulty accepting and would rather not see. However, we all have both good and less good sides that we need to see in order to develop and change, as they come to the surface. Some are just old patterns that are no longer relevant to you and then they are easy to release and free yourself from. The more you let go and free yourself from, the happier and freer you will feel. Creativity and ideas then come as a gift from above and they will change your whole life with new thoughts and renewed energy to do something that deep down you have longed for. Yes, changes are afoot, dear Earthlings, on all different levels today. It can be difficult to keep up with the flow. The main thing, however, is that you are willing to go along with the process of change that you and your Earth are in today. Everything will happen at a pace that you can cope with and handle. You have great help from above from all those who are now watching over the Earth. Great love, Judas.